It is only natural to love the gift of the womb unconditionally. There would be nothing that a child that grows up, that becomes an adult, can do that would ever or should ever sever the natural love bond between a healthy-minded mother or father. This includes extended family as well. Grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, and cousins. Naturally, love between these members of society are unbreakable, unconditional. This, though, is a public service announcement. We have an emergency because there are a group of people that are allowed to exist as an institution that legally severs the natural bonds of love between family members. This is a public service announcement. Jehovah's Witnesses allow a group of old men to create laws and rules and doctrines that stipulate the only conditions that family members may continue to express natural, unconditional love to one another. This is a public service announcement. The dangers of such indoctrination have been felt throughout the world in all the congregations of Jehovah's Witnesses. The rates of suicide because of the imposition of indoctrination by these group of men have led to the demise of the ego of individuals that have been subject to these unnatural rules. Families have shunned their own children, their mothers, their fathers, their sisters, their brothers, their grandchildren, for the sake of these rules by men who have been wrong way too many times. Some people are just not strong enough to stand up to the bullying and the abuse that these indoctrinated impositions place on their souls. Many have killed themselves. This is a public service announcement. This woman here, being shunned by her family and her congregation for not believing in the indoctrination, simply for not believing, she was shunned. And because of the bullying and the abuse of those indoctrinated that were supposed to love her unconditionally, the organization of Jehovah's Witnesses that pummeled and bullied her, she, unfortunately, took her own life and the life of her family. These lives are victims of indoctrination, of bullying and abuse. The abuse and bullying that shunning does, because it tells the individuals that they must conform to the rules of imperfect men that have fallen so many times and been wrong so many times, too many to count, for not abiding by their rules. These poor souls were broken, severely broken, to the point of suicide. This is not healthy nor unconditional, but it fulfills the scripture in 2 Timothy that says that in the end there would be a lack of natural affection. This is a public service announcement because Jehovah's Witnesses fulfill that prophecy, and they do not love their own children, their own family in a natural and healthy way.